Thanks for joining us, America. We're talking to Hannah in Los Angeles. Young couple, just got married, just had a baby. Her husband's working 7 days a week. Haven't got any debt, thank goodness, and they're trying to figure out a way to save some money, and budget is tight. That's how far we got in the discussion. And then we were trying to figure out your income, Hannah, and I think I must have gotten confused. So what does your husband make a year?
He makes about $15,000 a year, and so it's 12 in his main job, and then about 3 in side jobs.
Okay. He needs a new job. His job sucks.
Yes, and we've actually gone through. We've gone through 3 jobs in the last year just because we've been trying to make more. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. So, does he have a degree?
No, he does not. Okay. He has experience, but no degree.
Experience in what?
Mechanics. So he's a heavy equipment mechanic right now.
I'm sorry, I'm struggling to believe a heavy equipment mechanic in the Los Angeles market makes $12,000 a year.
So he makes about I think it's $12.50 an hour, and we're outside of LA, so we're a little bit different of a market.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of on the bottom.
So he's a certified diesel mechanic?
Yes.
Okay. A certified diesel mechanic working on tractor and trailer, 18-wheelers, should make close to $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he, I don't know if he's actually gotten his complete certification yet, so that might be part of it, because they've just trained him in job, and then he's gone through and started to take everything. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating because it's just job after job, and they're like, okay, well, we'll give you 12, or we'll give you... So we're just trying to figure out, of course, he's looking for a new job, and he's actually studying water treatment and distribution to try and get in there, because he's also done some of that. And so we're just trying to figure out a way to make it so that we don't go into debt until we can up our job.
Yeah. Okay. How old is he?
He is 22.
Okay. All right. Well, the issue you have is income.
Yes.
Okay. You're not crazy spenders. You're not out of control. You're not wrong to feel like this budget is tight. This budget is unbelievably tight. You are below the poverty level.
Yes.
And I'm going to be spending all my waking hours, if I'm him, figuring out a way to change my what I do for a living. And whether he needs to get certifications, I don't know what he needs to do. He may need to work a completely different kind of job while he finishes some kind of diesel certification.
Okay.
But a good diesel mechanic makes a whole lot more than he makes, okay? And you may need to move if you're in a tiny town in a rural area or something. You may need to make a move to get to an area where they pay, because he's making ditch digging level money, and yet he's a skilled craftsman, and so that just doesn't work for me. And so I'm going to be spending all of my waking hours trying to figure out and read and learn and move and do whatever I've got to do to get my income up, because that's his problem. That's the problem you guys are facing. And you could make more than this doing almost anything.
Yeah.
And he's working hard. He's not afraid of hard work.
No,
if he mowed grass, he would make 3 or 4 times what he's making now.
Okay.
Pushing a lawnmower.
Okay.
And just go and get some yards to cut. So I'm serious. It's and I'm not saying that's necessarily his choice or his long-term career. You can make $1,500 a month delivering pizza at night. And maybe he adds that to the equation until he figures this out. But the 7 days a week for $12,000, $13,000 a year, that does not work. That does not work short term. That does not work long term. So I'm going to start changing those equations very, very quickly. And then that will answer your how do we save money question. The answer to the question is make more in your case. You can't squeeze that few nickels hard enough to make that work in your market long term. Can you survive for a little while? Feed the baby and keep the lights on? Yeah, you can survive for a little while. But by March 1st, he needs to double his income. By March 1st. That's your deadline. March 1. Ready, set, go.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.